welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm showing you guys how I normally do my full beat glam looks. Where am I going? Nowhere. This is just how I would normally do my face when I'm going out. But since we're in quarantine, you can just do a full beat glam face in your room, girl, and just walk around your house. I'm just showing you guys how I do my full beat glam look. And if you guys want to see how I got this look, then make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel first. And let's just go ahead and hop right into this video. Alright guys, so to start this full glam, we're gonna go ahead and put up my hair, and I'm just gonna clip my hair out of the way. I'm basically doing a full face glam, so of course I'm gonna add in the brows, even though I already have a brow tutorial up here. But I'm just gonna show you guys, since this is a full face and that includes the brows. I like to use the Morphe brow gel and the Morphe brow cream, and this is the shade Java. First what I like to do is just grab my brow gel, and I just like to brush out my brows. This just really like sets my brow hairs in place. After that brow gel, we're just gonna go ahead and get into this brow cream. Just going to just follow my brow hairs at the bottom. And I'm doing light strokes first, and then I'm just kind of building up my color. And once you use a lot of product, it's like no turning back. I just like to start off with light coverage first and then kind of just build my way up. See, that's pretty good. And then I just kind of fill in the spots that I have no hair, so I just do it just like that, and then I just brush my hairs out. Alright, so now I'm just gonna do the other brow literally like the same exact way. Before we clean up the brows a little bit, I'm just going to be using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus primer. I really like this primer because it blurs out your pores really nice, and just also keeps your skin looking really smooth and really nice. So I really enjoy using this primer. These are the concealers that I'm going to be using to clean up my brows. This one is the Madeline Fit Me concealer in the shade 30 Cafe, and this one is the e.l.f. concealer in the shade medium. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand, and literally my back of my hand is like my best friend when it comes to all of my makeup looks. You guys can tell, I don't know if you guys can tell a difference, but like with me just looking at my skin, it already looks blurred, and that is because of that primer. I'm just going to take an angled brush, and I'm just going to line the bottom of my brows first. And then we're going to go ahead and drag it down to my eyelid. Going on top of my brows. First, when I first started doing my makeup, I never really did the top of my brow, but like I do it more because it kind of just give it more of a carved effect. But I use the Maybelline concealer because that's what matches my skin tone more. I'm gonna come across, kind of have them match. Moving back onto my lid, I like to use the Candid concealer. This concealer for like the lids are really good, but I like to put this on my eyelid just to use this as like a base. It works really nice for my eyelids. Now we're just gonna take this brush and we're just going to blend everything in. So now I'm just gonna take a mini sponge and I'm just going to pat that in and just kind of blend in on the top of my brows, well at the bottom of my brows, and just blend in all over my lid. Now we're just gonna take the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I use this as a setting powder, but I also like to set my eyes every now and then because I have the type of eyes that would crease. So I just apply it on my lid, and it literally works so perfect when I set my eyes with powder. Yeah, I just like to set my eyelids. Next, today I'm going to be using two palettes, and the first palette I'm going to be using is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette, and this is their Basic Mattes palette, and this is my favorite palette for when I like to do my neutral type of look. And another palette I'm going to be using, only like 1 or 2 shades in this palette, is the James Charles palette. I'm going to start off with this shade right here, and it's just like a regular nude shade, and this is going to be my transition color. Tap it and then just put it right in our crease. Next, we're gonna go in with this dark brown shade just to deepen up this look a little bit more. Well, actually, we're gonna go with this brown shade, and we're just gonna use this shade to deepen up the crease a little bit more. I'm going in with this shade in the James Charles palette, taking that shade on the same brush, and I'm just going to use this because I want it to look more warmer and dark. same time. So I'm going to use that right in this middle. And we're just going to move it upward as well. So now I'm just going to blend out everything. Now going back into this palette, I'm just going to use this dark brown shade right here. And I'm also going to mix it in with this dark brown right here in the James Charles palette. And we're just going to put this right on our outer corner. And just brush it onto our crease. I'm just going to take a more fluffier brush to kind of add on more pigment towards the end. So now I'm just going to blend out all these shadows so I won't have like any harsh lines or harsh colors. So I'm just going to blend out everything. Alright, so now we're just going to go back in with the Candid concealer from Revlon, and we're just going to create a cut crease. Now I'm just going to tap in to my concealer just to make sure it's just tacky before I add in the glitter that I'm going to be using today. Alright, so first what you're going to do is just want to spritz it with like whatever setting spray you have. I'm just going to be using these two golden shades in this palette. Starting with that first golden shade, I'm just going to pack that right in the center of my eyelid. I'm just going to take that first golden shade that I said I was going to take, and I'm just going to put that right in the inner corner and just blend that over to my other golden shade that I'm using. So for the center of my eye, which is like right in this little area, I'm packing a nude shade, which is this shade right here. Now I'm just basically like fixing up my eyelid, making sure that it looks really good before we blend all these colors together. Going back in with the dark golden and then the light golden, and then putting that white right in the inner corner. And it kind of just like, you know, like makes that sharp effect. But that's really what I'm doing right now, is just kind of cleaning up the little areas that I missed. And I'm just going back in with that dark brown shade. I'm just blending out my outer corner. Alright, so now we're just going to be doing a wing liner with the e.l.f. wing liner in the shade Jet Black. And we're just going to be doing a wing, girl. Alright, so I'm going to let my eyeliner dry before I clean them up. So the lashes I'm going to be using today is the Yalorde lashes, and these are in the shade Bestie. I'm just sitting here waiting on these lashes to dry. I decided to add some loose glitter pigment. So this is by Fluttered by Rub. It's just their glitter chunk. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just grab some of my lash glue, and I'm just going to put this like right on the area where I put that dark gold. I'm just going to go in to the glitter chunks, and I'm just going to apply it right on where I have the glue. Alright, so now that we have added our glitter chunks, it's now time to add the lashes. Don't know how I feel about them because I used the new glue today. These are the foundations that I'm going to be using. The Black Radiance Color Effect Liquid Makeup in the shade Cashmere. And this is my go-to foundation, the Fit Me foundation. When I was looking for a new foundation, because I kind of got tired of using this one, I went to Black Radiance, and there's nothing wrong with this foundation. The only thing is that it's a slight bit darker on my skin tone, so I just mixed it up with this one, and it literally turns out perfect. I'm just going to apply the Black Radiance foundation. Like I was saying earlier, this is like 2-ish shades darker. When I went to Target, they didn't have any other option but this one, a really dark one, and a really light shade. And I knew I couldn't use that really light shade, but if I got a darker one, I could fix it up a little bit. I just got the next one up from that really light shade, which was Cashmere, the one I have now. And it's not a bad foundation at all. Lasts all day. Coverage is really nice, and I like it. Blending this foundation all the way, I'm just going to grab some concealer and clean up my wing liner. And see how it gives like a really nice coverage when you mix those two foundations in together. I'm not even mad about this foundation. It's just that some fact is it really catfished me because I thought it was like my shade when I tried it on my hand. I'm gonna give my face a quick spray with this facial mist so I can blend in a little bit more and get deeper into that foundation. We're just gonna continue blending. I'm gonna take my brush and my buffing brush and just make sure everything is really blended in. Don't forget about the neck. So now I'm just going back in with the e.l.f. concealer, and I'm just using it in the shade medium. I'm just going to go ahead and use the Ulta Beauty finishing powder in the shade Dark Cool. Just use a little bit since that foundation kind of gave me a bronzed look already. Just gonna bronze up my cheeks a little bit, and then just get the side of my face and a little bit of my forehead because I have a big forehead. So now time for nose contouring. I'm just going to contour my nose. So bronze up my nose. I just say contouring because I really don't even use a contour like that to actually contour my nose, so I just call it bronzer contouring because it's kind of like the same thing. Alright, so back into the concealer. I'm just going to use my brush first because I don't know, I just found that using my brush actually works a lot better first, and then going over it with a sponge like literally helps give me that full coverage. And then it also just allows me to have that a really nice blend going down my nose, my chin, back in with my sponge and just blending out everything. And now onto setting powder. I'm just going back in with my Bare Minerals. Take a little bit at a time because you want to kind of just build up your setting powder. Sorry if you see the little dust everywhere from my setting powder. And then for my creases, take my brush and just take the rest of this setting powder that I have and go right up under the eye and just pack that in. And then go slightly on the nose. Another thing that I like to do, if I have any more of my setting powder, I just kind of like tap it just to get like the excess off. And then I swipe right up under, kind of do like a reverse contour. Like a reverse contour up under my contour areas. I'm going back into my bronzer because I want to bronze up my face a little bit more, even though it's already really bronzed, but when I use the setting powder, all of it goes away. So I'm using a little bit, mainly for my cheeks and like this side of my face. And we're going back down the nose. I'm gonna take my buffing brush and kind of just wipe away the excess powder that I have on my face and kind of just blend it in all over. Now going back into the Reloaded palette, I'm just gonna use that same dark brown that we've been using the entire time. I'm just gonna stick that right up under my lower lash line. So now I'm just gonna go in with the main blush that I always use, which is the Tarte blush. And I'm finally at the pan, which is what I'm so excited about because I have been using this blush for a long time and it took forever just to get the pan. I don't know why I'm like this, but I like to use like one product really good until it's like all gone, then move on to the next product. So I'm finally at the pan, which is something that I'm really excited about. And another thing that I've been doing lately is adding like more blush than usual, because at first I used to hate blush. Like I did not like blush at all until like I just started using it all of a sudden, and now it just looks really nice on my skin. For highlighter, I'm just using the Makeup Revolution strobe highlighter in the shade Gold Addict recently for like literally all skin tones because I have one for my makeup kit. And I tell you guys, it's magic. Like it literally has your skin like glowing, especially when you're taking pictures around golden hour. Your skin is gonna be popping, like glowing, hunty. So I really love this highlighter for that, and spritz my face with this Evian facial spray. So for lips, we are going for NYX, which is my go-to for lips. I don't even know which one it is, to be quite honest with you, because I've been saying NYX the whole time, and when I watch other videos they always say NYX, so y'all let me know what it is. I'm using my NYX NYX lip liner in the shade Club Hopper. And so
Ryan, let's Little.
Backstory on this lip liner, I went to go buy it because I needed another dark brown lip liner because I ran out of my first one. It looked dark brown on the thing, like this looks dark brown, but it looks like a burgundy, like a red color. So I don't know. Next, I'm gonna use my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline, which you guys know is my favorite. I literally go through this gloss all the time. I'm just putting it on my dry lips, making them moisturized, and blend it right on in with this lip liner. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna do one last spritz. All right, guys, so this is the final look. This is what my makeup is looking like. My full glam beat face. You already know how it goes, but this is what my makeup is looking like. If you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure you guys give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below for more makeup tutorials, and if you guys stayed all the way to the end, thank you guys so much for staying to the end. I love you guys so much. But if you guys haven't subscribed already, then go ahead and subscribe like you stayed this far. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support, and thank you guys most importantly for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Ryan Little.